Jake and Annie just moved back from Pittsburgh, so this doubles as your world's most extravagant homecoming party.
Funny enough, the decision to move back across the country just happened to be made around the same time I announced that I'm moving to the West Coast. Even in adulthood, she's still copying her big sister. I'm still annoyed by it, but this time it's because she won't be close to me. Annie, you are my first best friend. From the day you were born, you were my partner in crime, roommate, and role model. Your energy is infectious, and your adventurous spirit and bold sense of ambition always leave us inspired.
We all have always admired your athleticism, artistic abilities, confidence, and your ability to take on whatever life throws your way. You always bring a sense of comfort and care into the room, whether that be through your enthusiastic physical affection or through your personal affinity for sweats and PJs. Always make the room feel comfy and loved.
You are strong and smart and beautiful inside and out, and we would not be the people we are today without you. Jake, having been Annie's first roomies, we also know Annie can be a little particular. Annie has strong opinions, and when it came to you, they were always glowing. If all these years have not been enough to prove that she adores you, take a look at her now. She's in a dress. No sweat this time, people. That's true love right there.
We knew when you came into the picture in her early years of college that she had found someone really special. So much so that my younger self nicknamed you Jakey Poo from our first encounter. Not to say that there hasn't been some tension with our bagel-loving Cincinnati family. His other nickname is Steeler Boy.
To our often loud and rambunctious family table. And you've always been our brother since the day you walked in the door.
Annie's firecracker personality paired with Jake's even-keeled temperament is a balance built to last. We love you both and always know you have this entire village here to support and celebrate you always.
To Jake and Annie.
I want to thank you all for attending Jake and Annie's funeral. I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dustin. This is Matt. I'm not sure why Jake chose us to be his best men, but here we are. Jake and Annie have asked we also don't talk about any of Jake's mistakes and embarrassing moments. It's extremely hard to get along with this. But I'll do my best. Jake and I have known each other since we moved here in middle school, and in true Jake fashion, he was gullible enough to talk to me and be my friend, and since then has been nothing but a competition. And I can honestly say Jake has made me a better person. People don't come as honest and genuine as Jake. Every single time Jake has been late for something that we were going to do, which is pretty much every time. I'm honestly surprised he's sitting here right now. Instead of blaming Annie or the weather, he just says, I just suck at telling time. Before I hand over the mic to Matt, Annie, you look beautiful. I'm sure you've realized by now that all of Jake's friends like you a lot more like Jake. I mean, the first day we met, you stole Jake's SpaghettiOs. Not once, but twice. And we ate them all, he got nothing. Right then, I knew that you were for him because you enjoyed tormenting him.
So yeah, like Dustin said, they requested us not to tell any embarrassing stories about them, so we were pretty limited in our talks here. So Jake, Dustin and I have been friends since back in high school, and we actually made a pact back then to be each other's best men. Dustin here already got married, he chose Jake. Not that I'm bitter at all about that. And then Jake, being the undecisive person that he is, he took the easy way out and picked both of us. Jake and I actually grew up about 2 minutes down the road from each other, so we've been friends even before Dustin actually moved here. So, so we really bonded through sports, but instead of personality, we We played football together, ran track, and if we weren't at this practice, we'd be at my house, either working out or playing ping pong. He's really competitive, especially with Dustin. They threw javelin and discus, and they were really competitive with those sports. When I was a runner, so a little bit different than that. But Jake's always had a really hard work ethic to really help carry him through that his life right now. He's one of the kindest, most genuine people I've ever met in my life. So if you're lucky enough to have him as a friend, you really have a friend true to the end. He helped me through a particularly tough time. I lost my mother last year. Jake was in California, so I didn't talk about the funeral arrangements. And he actually showed up for all the funeral arrangements, the ceremonies, and I wasn't expecting any of that. So he was really a true friend. Nobody better than Jake. So he always sees the best in people, even if they really don't deserve it. He's very naive and very gullible. So he actually won most gullible in high school. So me and Dustin really like to pick on him in high school. He was determined to make that different in college. I met his college friend, and that did not happen. And of course, Annie's kind of the same way with that, which is why we love her for that too. So speaking of picking on Jake, that kind of brings us to Annie. I thought I roasted Jake pretty hard back in high school, and then I saw how Annie talked to Jake. So when Jake first started telling me about Annie back in the first year of college, I was unsure of how serious it was just because he'd been in and out of a few relationships. When I first saw them together, it was just so natural. You could tell it was something special. They were always very easygoing with each other, and you could tell they didn't stress when they were together. Most importantly, when I met Annie, the way we bonded was we're both in the medical field. We'd always talk about science together. Jake, as you know, is into math. Whoever likes math. So we would be talking about science together, and Jake would kind of be ignored. He would try to join, and we'd kind of push him to the side and tell him to go talk about math in the corner by himself. But in all honesty, Annie's always been to back Jake up no matter what and support him all that he does. So, in all reality, I don't think Jake could have found a better partner than anyone besides Annie, and I love you guys and always be there for you guys. So if we ever get to raise their glasses and cheers to Jake and Annie, and a long happy people together.
All right, well, first I have to welcome everybody here on behalf of Annie and Jake. Thank you for coming. Thank you for making this a special day. So I had to write this out. So we can just take a minute. Almighty and ever-living God, we do well always and everywhere to give you thanks. We thank you especially on this beautiful, beautiful day for the gift of Annie and Jake. We ask your blessing on them and their life together. May all the roads that they travel lead them closer to you and to each other. We also thank you and ask your blessing on the family and friends that are gathered here, those who cannot be here, and those who rest in your peace, but have touched their lives and brought them to this day. We thank you for this meal that we're about to share, and for all of your many, many blessings. Amen.
Amen.